What's up, guys, and welcome to the Real Housewives of Nairobi episode 6 review. My name is Cheptoek Boyo, and on this episode, jamani, kulikuwa na drama. Yani fully packed drama. Let's get into it. The show starts with Mine and Lisa going for bowling, and this was for Mine to introduce her husband to Lisa. So Lisa comes and she meets him and she says, "Oh, kumbe, it's true. You have a husband." And Mine was like, "Kwani you expected me to fake a whole husband?" She says they've been together for 7 years. Actually, they've been married for 7 years. Total number of being together is 10 years. And Lisa was really surprised that Mine had a husband. Lisa, why? Hapo sikuelewa kwa nini faking a whole husband. That's a whole other thing. Ni kama Charles alikuwa anaangalia mama ile like ako sure, hayuko sure, he didn't want to interact much. Ile like let my wife just deal with this woman. And he greets her. They have like a small talk. Then Charles hapo hivyo kwa diary session anasema ati Lisa is the same age as Mine's mom. Shade, but it might be true. And Mine, as usual, lazima aonge sexual things, asks Lisa, "Do you have a man?" And Lisa akasema akona cobwebs. Mine akasema ati if she would start cleaning Lisa's cobweb, it will take the same amount of time she will use to make Vera a white woman. Hey, Mine, hiyo nayo uliamua tu kuangamiza, uliamua tu kusema ukweli. Basically attacking Vera's bleaching her skin, or let's say lightening her skin. Ndo nakwambia hii episode ilikuwa tu una tu drama. Not so much Mine being involved, but Mine vitu, the words you saying go kwa diary session, I know most of them this week are dealing with it. They're like, really, ulisema hiyo? Now we are watching with the rest of the people and we are realizing you really said that. So they decide if Mine wins, she finds Lisa a man. If Lisa wins, she takes Mine to an etiquette class. Mine ends up winning, and I can't wait to see the man Mine will find for Lisa. So far, Vera has offered to find a man from Western for Lisa. Now Mine is gonna find a man for Lisa. Ebu, let's see what man she will go on a date with, or if they will truly find a man for her. We get to see Dr. Catherine is now planning her event, and she's going to meet the owner of Brown's Cheese. They talk about how many people. She says, I think 20 people for this event, and it was going to be invite only. Then the show again cuts to Vera. Vera says her husband has been telling her about working out, and she called a trainer for her to work out. And you can see Vera is huge. Yani, the pregnancy had already, I think either alikuwa kwa nini last trimester or so, because that pregnancy ilikuwa kubwa. She's all dolled up, yani full makeup face. Vera. Lakini what you impressed me with, you actually worked out. You remember Mine's workout with Lisa and Sonal? She invited them and she ended up not working out. At least Vera worked out with her makeup. So she's given these small exercises to do because she's pregnant. Her husband amepelekwa mbio hapo, alikuwa na hema. After the exercise, the trainer says he must stretch. Lazima afungue hizo viungo ya muscles. Atoe tension. Bwana Vera alisema hapana, aufungue viungo vya, ni viungo vya, Kiswahili ngumu, viungo vya mwanamke wangu. I swear naona nimemada hii Kiswahili, but anyway. Haufungui viungo vya Vera. Akasema mimi nitamstretch. Wewe ni stretch mimi since una nguvu. So the guy ends up stretching Brown Mauzo, and Vera kuguzwa. Ama alitaka kuguzwa, bwana akakataa. They end up talking about their gender reveal party. Vera still has issues with what Susan said, that there was no enough champagne. Bwanake anasema, but there was enough for everyone. Workout inaisha, hiyo scene ikaishia hapo. Susan and Dr. Catherine, they decide to go for mother-daughter bonding. So they went for tennis. Susan, ulivaa vizuri wewe na mtoto wako with the matching tennis outfit. Yani walikuwa wanakaa pros. Unajua hao watu wanakuja kufanya grand slams kwa hii tennis court. Those iko na grand slams. But anyway, the daughters end up playing. Susan sits down with Dr. Catherine. They talk about Mine. Susan says she won't allow Mine to bully anyone, and invites Dr. Catherine to her event. We also see Dr. Catherine in her home, and Lisa has come to visit her. They sit there also. Again, they talk about Mine's event and how it was. And Dr. Catherine akukua anakubali. She was not going with the wind of what the ladies were thinking, of what the ladies did not like about Mine. She said she actually liked her, contrary to what other ladies were thinking. Hiyo ili ni surprise. Like akuenda tu na hii niliambiwa she's bad, so she's automatically bad. She said her interaction with her, she actually likes Mine. So they finish having tea and they head to Susan event, which is at Raptor Road. I think it's at Cafe the Cellar. Yeah, it's on Raptor Road. Yani wamefika tu kwa hiyo event already. So Dr. Catherine asha seal deal na mzungu hapo hivyo. Now her wine will be in that, she'll be selling her wine on the wine cellar. Dr. Catherine, wewe ndo unajua kumilk show. You came to the show to show us this beautiful lifestyle, but at the same time you're making bank. You deal ilisiliwa chap hapo hivyo tu. Yani tu aka small talk done. Wow, that impressed me kabisa. Yani Dr. Catherine, wewe levels zako sio za udaku na beef kwa season. Level yako is basically making money. Wow. Vera checks in to Susan's event. Akakuja na attitude. She was really cold at Sonal. She didn't even want to sit next to Sonal or Susan. Apo hivyo, she gets to meet Dr. Catherine for the first time. Then anasema ati Dr. Catherine is a clone of Dr. Maria. I don't think ni clone. I think they, because of their bald head style. But again, yeah, Dr. Catherine iko like, yani yake ni bold kabisa. Amenyoa ile skin bold. Na Dr. Maria iko kwa hivyo skin, alikuwa tu na nywele kidogo kama yangu. So I think because both of them have bald head, ndo Vera akasema they are clones, but they don't look so alike. They have similar feature, your high cheekbones nini, but one has a rounder face. Dr. Catherine has a more rounder face, and Dr. Maria has a more longer face. Vera, see your clone. They just look similar, not exact. And Dr. Catherine actually aka-surprise Susan at her event. Akaleta wanavokali. Wanavokali, lakini mna nguvu. Ukiona wanavokali wakiimba live, wamekuja na stamina, ready na vocals. Waka serenade the ladies. Waka deliver invite for Dr. Catherine event. And that was really nice, Dr. Catherine, surprising Susan at her event with this beautiful music group, as well as delivering your invite. Umeleta ambiance. Na at the same time, umefanya effect ya kudeliver invite. Yeah. And wakaimba, songbirds wakaenda. Ladies wakaanza udaku. Shady Sonal brings up the same drinks issue that she said, that Susan said there was not enough drinks at Vera's gender reveal party. And Vera alikuwa amejam. Ukiona ni kama alikuwa ametumia a lot of money to impress the people and to make people enjoy her event, and then mnaenda mkaongea huko that it was not enough, yet the event had enough drinks. Because even Lisa said no, there was enough drinks. Na Lisa akai kudanganya. So that means hii ilikuwa tu beachy talk enye mna discuss your friend's event, and then moja anaenda napeleka, since mwingine aliongea sana vitu mbaya juu ya huyu besten, unapata mulikosana, muliacha kuwa friends because one of your friends alienda akafungua mdomo akasema, unajua by the way nani alisema hivi juu ya wedding yako, juu ya birthday yako. Yet nyinyi mlikuwa mnaongea huko kitchen table talk, but one of them decided lazima tuniseme, lazima niambie Vera. And I think this scenario was Sonal bringing that drinks thing to Vera, which didn't work for her, because Vera amejamia Sonal more than the person who said it, which is Susan. Akambia Susan, I wish you had told me that instead of going and talking behind my back. Like, even after the baby shower, both of us, we continued chatting, talking. 2 weeks on, tuliendelea. But sasa wewe, you decided to go gossip behind my back when you can tell me when we've been communicating. So hiyo kitu haikufurahisha Vera sana. And then Sonal actually apologizes to Vera. I think Sonal Lule, she's that person, when I apologize, I want us to be friends automatically. Yani hakupei time ya kuprocess, hakupei time ya kuheal. Ile like, babes nimeku apologize here, so nisame, can we just move on? And life doesn't work like that, Sonal. You ask for forgiveness, you let that person to process, or if that person says okay, still that person has to process, and when they process, then they choose, okay, nimemsamea, we're going to be cool again, or nimemsamea lakini I don't want this person on my space. But for Sonali ilikuwa haraka sana. So si nimesema pole, me I'm not going to beg for this apology. Yani alikuwa ask for apology, at the same time ako in denial. Na there was some ego hapo hivyo katikati. When you ask for forgiveness, you humble yourself and wait for this person to digest. If she decides you guys are cool, you're cool. If she decides forgive and never forget, now you have to just move on from being forgived and no longer being friends. Yeah. Then it's the day for Dr. Catherine's event in Tigoni. Guess who surprised her? Mine alifika hapo as the first person to this event, actually. Wow. And she was actually looking buhu chic, the way the dress code was, with this beautiful long dress. Mpaka alikuwa hapo hivyo na headpiece. You know, Mine, you gave me Frida Kahlo, that ka artist. Is it Mexican? Amani? Yeah. Artist, that ka headpiece. Ulikuwa na ka Frida Kahlo. Nitamuweka hapa. Frida Kahlo ndio huyu. Mine hiyo headpiece ilikuwa inanikumbusha huyu artist. And Dr. Catherine alikuwa surprised, ako like, wow, you are the first person. And Dr. Catherine actually apologizes to Mine for coming late at her event. and they start talking hapo hivyo of misconceptions she had about her. Then Susan and Sonal check in, and Sonal says she's inspired by Celine Dion. Ama sijui amevaa kama Celine Dion. I didn't see that. Sonal, mimi sikuona ulikuwa unakaa Celine Dion. I think ulikuwa unakaa more Japanese than a boohoo chic kind of dress code. And the ladies go to this room where huyu mzungu wa Brown's cheese ako. She's arranged for several things they're going to do. Lakini venye mlifika hapo hivyo kwa bacteria na polysaccharides, hapo mlinipoteza. Mimi siku understand vitu mlikuwa mna make. I think you guys were making a kombucha. Ama ni kombucha. Siku understand. Hapo hivyo hata nilicheck out story ya kumake hiyo polysaccharides na bacteria na sijui mnafanya nini. I think hata nilifanya vitu zangu tu hapo hivyo. Nilianza kufanya open tab ingine ya kufanya vitu. Anyway, wakamaliza na kombucha. Dr. C akasema she was disappointed that Vera had not arrived at the event, yet they had already talked and she had agreed to come to her event. Na alikuwa no show at that time. They go to that invite only table of 20 ladies that she had invited. She had said, come with a plate that has a story that you want to tell. Every lady was to bring a plate. I think Mine alikuja na third eye. Plate, akasema story yake. Dr. C came with a white plate, which was about her first plate that she started with in life. Akasema story yake. I don't think Susan and Sonal walibeba plates yao because they had these plastic plates. I don't think walibeba, but their plates had meaning. I think ya Susan ilikuwa empty for a restart in life, and for Sonal had ilikuwa question mark ama ilikuwa nini. It had something written up in that plastic plate, which was, it had a semicolon. Yeah, it had a semicolon, which was for, it's just a pause, but life continues. Yes, if I'm right, that is what it meant. After that, they had dinner, and who checks in? I don't think he had any 7 hours. Kama event ilikuwa ya mchana, na wewe una check in the evening. Actually, at night. I think you only passed 8 hours. Yani sasa hapa hivi, Vera, umeshinda Mine on lateness. Yani in short, Vera, lateness is your brand. Lateness is you, and you is lateness. Your symbiotic relationships. Na amekuja mpaka na bodyguard. Vera alikuwa amekuja na vita. Amekuja na bodyguard, amekuja na member, amevaa, hata viatu amevaa, sio high heels, sio vitu delicate, tights, na hiyo ka yellow top. Amekuja vita. Akaingia, I don't think Vera hata aliongea juu ya plate yake. There was no plate. And alikuwa amevaa this round thing, headgear, iko na round thing kwa kichwa. And guys wakasema, sasa umekuja, tulikuambia ubebe plate, wewe umevaa plate. Tukaenda tu directly when the ladies have moved out of the table. One of the ladies akasema, Vera is a vampire. She only shows up at night because she's white. Mine. I think ilikuwa Mine, yeah. That was, nakwambia hii episode, Mine haku physically attack anyone. Hakuwa na altercation na anyone. But zake zilikuwa kwa diary session. Mara, if she was to remove, what's the name? If she was to remove Lisa's cobwebs, it will take the same time to make Vera white. Next, if she's a vampire and she's white. Mine yani uliamua tu kuattack Vera's skin lightening. Why? I think Mine uko na issue na hiyo skin lightening, but hautaki kumwambia live, so unaihide uko kwa diary session. Jab zako ni uko kando. tutaona tu it unfold. Kama umeona venye Vera amejamia Sonal. Now imagining Vera and Mine, the way wote wako na hiyo a fight to remember. Do nakwambia Vera alikuja war. So see they're sitting automatically. Yani ni kama hata wakukani kama hii beef ilianzia kwa hiyo table, but since they didn't want to involve other guests, awa wakapelekwa huku penye walikuwa na what's it called, naka bonfire, they deal with their drama. Vera akaita Sonal, wewe punda. But siku understand kwa nini Vera ulikuwa na attack Sonal. Hiyo part siku understand. If this is what Susan said, you could have either attacked both of them, you being the carrier of the information and this being your friend who did not tell you to your face about your event. Siku understand ama kuna issue behind the scenes that we do not know. Issues with you and Sonal we did not see, or maybe it was edited out and you used this chance to attack her. Sonal I think pia Vera akaenda up akasema even your husband left you. We hapo ndio Sonal akutaka history. Aliamuka akasema unaita nani punda? Punda ni wewe. And Mine akasema huko nyuma ati umeona venye Sonal ako na Kiswahili ya ghetto. Unaita nani punda? Na ni kweli hiyo Kiswahili ilitoka ghetto. Ndio nakwambia Kiswahili ni lugha ya vita. Kwa hiyo kukuwa na issue una switch kwa Kiswahili ni tamu sana kufight na Swahili. And Sonal ako like unaita nani punda? Wewe ndio punda. Who said I'm divorced? Who said my husband who said I'm divorced? I am not. Where? Vera akaendelea kumwataki. Yes, your husband left you. Sonal akasema, you see, I have pushed 4 kids. And actually, Sonal, you look nice. For 4 kids, kama ulipa push. Damn, you look hot. Yani ikaendelea kukua. Kama hii vita ilianza at 20 degrees. By the time ifike kwa divorce, venye alisema uliwachwa na bwana, ilikuwa imefika 60 degrees. Then Vera wakafika 100 degrees. Venye wakaanza battle of supremacy sasa. Vera akasema I'm on Wikipedia. And Sonal ako I'm on YouTube. Check me out on YouTube. Hey, lakini vita yenu ilikuwa ya upuzi. YouTube, really? YouTube, anyone can be on YouTube. Whether you're doing the most amazing stuff or the most stupid stuff, you can be on YouTube, Sonal. Anyone can be on YouTube. You just have a Gmail account and you have automatically your channel. So use your bragging rights. I'm on YouTube. Like, really? Vera, I'm on Wikipedia. Wacha nikuambie kitu kidogo hapa hivi. To be on Wikipedia is so easy. I just need to log in as a writer. And I just need to edit a few articles of other profiles on Wikipedia for me to be able to start anyone's Wikipedia page. So Wikipedia has a team of writers who keep on updating profile. That's why ukiona celebs, ama someone starts to hit up, the Wikipedia comes up. Someone starts and say, let's assume who is popular. Let's assume this time Sonal is now, because of Real Housewife, she's popular. Do you know I can create Sonal's account tomorrow and she'll be on Wikipedia if I'm one of the Wikipedia writers? And anyone can be one of the Wikipedia writers, because you just need a few stages to go through. You edit other people's article, other celebs' profile, and if they see you're a legit person, you can even create other people's now full profile. Like now, let's say Sonal. So at any time, all of these ladies in Real Housewives can be on Wikipedia. It's not a bragging right. That's why uliona there was a time, I think it was Larry Madowo's profile ilikuwa a malicious writer alienda aka-edit akasema he's the head of Girl Guides, and the next day it was corrected to he's a reporter for CNN and all that, because any writer who is eligible to edit profiles can edit and can even put up profile as long as huyo mtu ako na substance. So musicians can have their page, inventors can have their page. Like, Wikipedia ni kitu ya kubrag. Ladies, jamani, Wikipedia na YouTube. Mimi hiyo ilikuwa, it was so cringy to hear these beautiful women bragging about, oh, I'm in Wikipedia, oh, I'm on YouTube. I'm like, yes, kitu ya kubrag. Yes, your bragging rights. Like, ungesema, I own 5 apartments. Oh yeah, I own a private jet. I own 5 companies. Now hizo ni bragging rights. I'm on Wikipedia, I'm on YouTube. Hiyo ilionesha tu how small-minded and petty the ladies can be. I swear. Hiyo hata kama nilikuwa na watetea, lakini it was cringy to see that. Fight ikafika boiling point. Imepita 100 degrees. Ilifika boiling point ingine that the Vera akaamka walk to Sonal akimwambia hey. Nikasema lakini Vera, let's assume there was no bodyguard. This was just like a normal girl fight. Na Sonal ashikwe na muri. Yani enga. Ashikwe na enga akuje akupush ama afanye something, because Sonal is not a delicate person. You're delicate because you're heavily pregnant. What if I react? Your two moment of reaction, if the ladies were not there to separate you, there was no bodyguard, there was no cameras, you would have suffered more than Sonal. Sonal ana mimba. So they get separated. Sonal says, if only Vera's brain was as big as her ass. Right now she needs a lot of toiletries to wipe the shit that comes out of her mouth. Vera uko ako hapo hivyo ana accuse Sonal of popping pills. Sasa hii popping pills ndio nasema ilikuwa popping pills ya, because Sonal amesema earlier that she deals with mental illness. Is it popping pills of dealing with depression, anxiety and mental illness, ama ilikuwa popping pills ile like wewe ni drug addict? Unajua hapo ndio sikuelewa vizuri, but I think Vera alikuwa na mean hiyo ya drug addict. So Vera accused Sonal of being a drug addict. Sonal called Vera small brain. Cringe. Hii episode ilikuwa na cringe mingi sana. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the episode. Tafadhali subscribe to the channel. I think I saw, and I can put it here, only 2%, I mean 3% of people who watch my reviews, my interviews have subscribed. Yani 90 something hamja subscribe. Kwa nini jamani? For me to get the energy, for me to have the time, for me to be encouraged, tafadhali subscribe to my channel. See you guys on the next one.